Let us take an example. Arun owed Varun an amount of 20,000. However, Arun becomes insolvent and is able to pay only 60% of his dues. What accounting entry would Varun pass in his books? Also, prepare Arun's account in the books of Varun. So, we are passing it in the books of Varun. Arun owed Varun. So, as far as from Varun's point of view, money was to be received from Arun. Arun is a debtor, a receivable. What was the amount? Amount of 20,000. But then Arun has become insolvent and he pays only 60%. He pays only 60% of 20,000, or he pays only 12,000, does not pay 8,000. So what would be the entry for the amount that is received? Bank account debit, say we get 12,000. Bad debt, that is the amount that we don't get. Bad debt account debit is how much? 20,000 minus the 12,000 we have received, 8,000, to Arun's account. This is in the books of Varun. How much? 20,000. With this, Arun's account gets closed because Arun's account looks like this. There is a balance brought down of 20,000. By bank, we get 12,000. By bad debt, we have written off 8,000, and therefore the account is now closed. So there is no Arun's account in the books of Varun, since whatever money was to be received from him is received and the balance amount is written off as bad debt. Another example, this is with bad debts recovered. Arun owed Varun an amount of 20,000. Arun pays 12,000 to Varun and informs of his inability to pay any more. Varun wrote off the amount due from Arun. 2 years later, Arun sends the balance of 8,000 which Varun had considered bad and written off. So what would be the accounting entry? Like before, in the first case, maybe year 1 if we consider, when money is received, it is the same thing as we discussed before. Bank account we have received, how much we have received pays 12,000. So 12,000, but the remaining amount of 8,000 was written off as bad debt, inability to pay, and wrote off the amount due from Arun. So bad debts was 8,000 and we are preparing in the books of Varun. In the books of Varun. This is in year 1. 2 years later, so maybe in year 3, Arun brings back the money and we get money, cash account debit, 8,000, but we cannot say to Arun's account. Arun's account does not exist in our books. If we create Arun's account, it's as if there is a liability to Arun, which is not the case. His account is fully settled. So we say cash account debit to bad debts recovered account, 8,000. Where does this go? This goes to the profit and loss account as an income. Where does this go? This in year 1 went to the profit and loss account on the expense side, that is bad debt. Bad debt goes to the expense side of the profit and loss account. Subsequently, if the money is recovered, then it becomes cash account debit to bad debts recovered account.